Hello, my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Hey, and I believe in dragons very much. And I also believe that there are dragons by our side, and dragons will guide us, even dragon gods. There is so much more so much things to discover on the dragon's spiritual path. Once you feel that that you already are on the dragon's path, then go for it 100%. If you just feel the dragon close by, if you feel them nearby. And sometimes there are moments when I was in this life, and I know how the dragon feels like. When the dragon, if you feel the dragon, it feels like something very nice, very good, very secure, very protected. And sometimes when you feel them lesser, then of course there is a way that you want them to feel them again, to feel as strong as they are. I mean, the moment that I was awakened, I could remember every song that was played back in the day. I could remember everything back in the day that happened to me, even though it felt like I was living like a zombie. Everything that I heard, these senses that I had, was so much stronger than before. And so every time when I hear a song from that era, from that time in 2005, I will say, "Wow, that was from this time." Yeah. And so that was an amazing feeling that I had when I was feeling my dragon for the first time. But it was not always the case, of course. This is when the dragon opens the gate into you, and this is when you open the gate as well to them. So the last gate has been opened, and now you are awakened. The trigger has been done, and now you have given the dragon the power to be with you. But this is not always going to be like this. I mean, energy is just flux and is just lesser down, getting stronger. It's like nature, everything changes. And so it's actually a bit the idea to maintain this connection that you have with your dragon, and how to do so. Keep talking with each other, but of course there is a way of there was a moment that I didn't feel my dragon anymore. I was led into all different kinds of instincts that I had that came in mind. And so I was talking to the dragon, even that wasn't working. So I was actually desperate to feel my dragon once more. And like I said in a previous video, I was led into strange magic that I don't even know if I should use it or not, but I was led to it inside of my instincts. My instincts said, do it, do this now, and so maybe you will have success. And I did it. And like I said in the previous video, this was necromancy, because you have to know something, and I came to understand something. The dragon is not anymore a spirit or an entity that is from this dimension. They could have been from this dimension, but now they are not. They are from the dragon, something that I call for personally. I call them wherever they are, the dragon realm, because this is a dimension where dragons are, where they are safe and protected. Where I would wish that they would stay, because if they come here, yeah, of course, it won't end well, I think. But yeah, there is something that I was led into, and that was necromancy. I mean, draconic necromancy, because normal necromancy is to bring back the dead. And you have to know something: from the spirits that don't belong in this dimension are considered as dead in this dimension. So as well is the dragon. But the dragon in itself is a spirit that can travel. It's something that you might even call them a death spirit, because they can lead the spirits that are passed away, if they ever wanted, of course, um, into another dimension, in another way, of course. But it's so difficult and even hard, and I don't even know if they are uh, if they ever should come back to this place, because it seems that there is one more gate that they cannot open alone. And this gate needs to be opened together, because you are born here as a citizen from this dimension. So you have the authority actually to live here in this physical place without any dragons. But the dragon cannot come through unless that you want them to come through. And this necromancy, my brothers and sisters, is dragon necromancy, and that is not the same as normal necromancy. Normal just wants to go back to let humans back to life. This is not the case. This is not something fantasy. This is not The Walking Dead. But dragon necromancy is that you can let the dragon hear, and so that the dragon can come within you. so that the dragon lives on within you, and not because it's not your dragon self, of course, your draconic self. This is getting awakened, but the dragon normally gets inside of us to awaken your dragon. And in this case, this is actually letting the dragon come to life. And this is a spell, actually. I mean, there will always be a separation between us and the dragon. It will, even now, to this day, in this place, wherever we are, there will always be a separation from each other. And the thing that we can do, there will always be also that we can feel the dragon. But the thing is, this wall that stands between us, necromancy, I mean dragon necromancy, this is a very thick wall. You cannot go through. You cannot enter it. I mean, they cannot enter this place. You cannot enter their place. But the thing is, what you can do together, if you stand here on this place and they stand there, whatever you can do to this wall is not only thinner the wall, but also let it be transparent, so that you can see through it, so that they can see through your eyes and you can see through their eyes. That is where the dragon eye stands for, so that this connection will not stop in this wall, but it will continue, and so that you can break this line. That is actually not 100% necromancy. I mean, this is not, like I said, The Walking Dead, but this is a way to let the dragon get past this wall, and so that they can come to us, and so that, yeah, everything considered outside of this realm is considered as dead to this realm. So you're bringing back the dead, in this case, the dragon. I hope you understand a bit of what I'm trying to say. I mean, this is something that I feel for a long time, actually, how this works. And this is also where your dragon eye stands for. And as long as you have these lines that connect with each other, with your God, your guardian, and yourself, and this gates that lies between you, even the last gate, you should find a solution to come through. I mean, let this gate go away and let the dead come to you. In this case, this will be the dragon, and they can come to us because you have draconic energy, so you have authority here, and yet you can call out for the dragon. So you are actually, this is actually something that you are gifted if you can do this. I mean, gifted to bring back the dead, but also to still feel the dragon despite this gate. And that is how you are born. That is how you are easily triggered by the dragon. That is why whenever you see a dragon image, you are easily triggered, because this line is so darn strong in your dragon eye. And so this shouldn't be stronger than your line, so you can get rid of that. I call this necromancy because it's bringing back the dead, but in fact it's just letting your dragon eye, your dragon line, be stronger than what nature made us handicapped in, so that we cannot feel or see the dead. But in this case, we are with a gift of seeing and also feeling the dead. In this case, the dragon. What about the other dead? Well, we are not directed by the other ones. We are not guided by the other ones. We are only guided and triggered and energized even by the dragon, only by them. So it will be immediately in their direction. Of course, with opening this gate, it can be that you are triggering other spirits from the other gates. I mean, this is actually the 5th gate. In the other gates, it can be that they will see it, it can be that they will go to it, but there is not much chance that they will get through it. Because this is not directed to them. If they can go through it, then they are very, very strong spirits. In this case, that is a warning. Those can be very difficult to chase away, even with your dragon and yourself, and are in fact, yeah, like I said, it's very interesting actually to use the cup of the dragon in this case. Whenever you feel that there is a hostile spirit coming through the gates that you have opened that is only meant for your dragon, then in this case the cup is a very interesting ritual to mix up the waters and a drop of your blood, and so pour it out wherever you are and wherever you want to go, or wherever you are, wherever you are protected, or in your bedroom or something, pour it out. And so this can create a force field for against these spirits. Don't use much. I mean, also the dragon has dark energy, so don't use that, because dark energy, they can feel unwelcome. Dark is not evil, by the way. Dark is just a way of life. It's in every tree. It's everywhere in nature. So yeah, don't let the line that nature holds you down with, don't let it be stronger, because this is a gift. You are born with this, to see how much that you have remembered, how much of a line that you can still have. Straighten up this line so that you can still reach out for your dragon who is knocking on this gate, so that you can help them, so that you can aid them. So opening this gate, you can first make it transparent so that you will know about the dragon. And some people, most of the time in religious ways, they ask, how do you know it's a dragon? How do you know it's nothing else? Because the wall was transparent. I could see through it. I could see through it like I could see through my eyes as well. I saw this dragon in my mind. I saw them. And so I know it's a dragon. The dragon cannot lie. The dragon cannot deceive you, as if you have a connection with it. And the connection was so darn high, so that I just know from the very first seconds that this was a dragon. And so that I mean, before it, I was not doing anything about the dragon. There was not even a dragon image on my bedroom or something like this. There was only a dragon plush, of course, but that was it. I had nothing actually with the dragon. From one day to another, it all changed, and it was because unknowingly I let the dragon in. Unknowingly, I was seeing through the image to an image of the dragon, and I was actually giving permission to my dragon to open the last gate. With this, that is how easy it can go. Just by a single trigger, by a simple trigger, that you can let the dragon come through. You don't have to do much to let the dragon come through. Don't do much effort. It comes naturally. That is how it came to me, in a natural way. Then that is how it's supposed to be. This line is made by nature, but it's also nature that made our dragon eye. And so now it depends on who is stronger. The defenses of nature, or the things that nature has given to you, to get past it, so that you can still be together with your dragons, so that you have known dragon necromancy, so that you can bring back the dead who are supposed to be with you. Of course, you can say the dragon they can die. Of course, their spirits cannot die. But in a way, if a spirit doesn't belong in this place, if a being, I mean, wherever the dragon is now in the dragon realm, they are beings. They are not real spirits alone. They also have their bodies, it seems. But in this place, they are the dead. How you want to see it or not, and that is how it sometimes makes me sad, of how I can how I'm actually. How I feel this, how I just, are led to this as bringing back the dead. I mean, I said as well, the dragon doesn't die, yet for this place, the dragon seems to be dead, and yet you can bring them back because of you. So there are still spirits here. There are spirits who can go here because of you, because you opened the gate. So I hope this is actually quite heavy, this one, because I didn't find this out in my early ages, of course. When I was on the Dragon's Path, I was led to this, simply led to this. You don't have to read much about this. You are led to this because of your instincts. Your instincts will tell you all. This is your book that you need to follow. Every instinct that you do and your rituals that you are led into. those are the things you have to listen to. Your own instincts, not the books that someone else has written. Of course, it's awesome, of course, that your brother and sister wants to help you, but the most thing that you can count on is your own self. So I also am led into this. So I'm very grateful actually that my instincts led me into these rituals. Because of this, I strengthened up my energies and also the dragon and our dragon eye because of this. And the dragon never left ever since. And I hope that the dragon will never leave you as well, that it will lesser down, the energy will lesser down. Don't be afraid of this. This is how nature works. It is just like the sun and moon. It will disappear and it will come back. That is, but your connection with the dragon is unbreakable. Think about that. It's unbreakable. Just let this wall get thinner or weaker, or let it be transparent in a way that you feel. My brothers and sisters, be blessed.